We're bang on 12 o'clock in the middle of the day, and it's the 15th of February, so most stags should have hard antlers. And yeah, we're going into an area that I started coming into March last year, and I saw a couple of stags, and one looked really good, and I've come back heaps of times since then, at least 10 times, and I've never seen another stag here. They are about to drop poison in here, and I'd really like to try and tick that off the list and get a stag in this area. I think that they'll probably be quite good stags just off knowledge of surrounding areas, and that this area is so hard to access. It takes me about 2 hours to get into this little pocket of bush. It's a mixture of some big bush and some smaller stuff, some scrubby stuff and that. So yeah, we'll have a poke around and check. I've got a game camera in there, so we'll check that game camera and see whether there has been actually stags around, or whether they just don't come in here until it's a raw. So a bit more of an educational hunt today. We're not planning on staying late. We'll just go in, check the camera, have a walk around and come back out. We'll see how we go. This here's the most sign I've seen all day, just through this area. That's definitely a stag mark there. So there's got to be some in here somewhere. Let's find them. Let's find them, Nick. Well, that's what I had the camera pointing at. Here's our camera here. I'm not very excited with what I've seen on there. That's our best stag there, and it's like a big 4-pointer. So I think I might pack this up and move it somewhere else. Take that with me and set it up. Sit down. Luke was pretty excited over that one, which wasn't ideal. He ran around quite a bit after the shot. I don't know what happened with the first shot, because I thought it looked alright. I thought it looked like it went through the lungs. But then I looked down the hill and I can see it still standing there. And it looked fine. I put another one in it. And I could hear it down there gasping. So I know it's hit through the lungs now. So we'll give it a bit of time, give it time for Nuke to calm down. And then we'll wander on down there. I know it's down now, so I think it's quite a young stag, but it's been pretty hard going in here, and yeah, we'll see what it looks like. Looks like it had a few points on it. You'll see through the scope cam how much I could see, and you could just see some points coming up every now and again, and the shoulder moving to the gap, or just behind the shoulder. Yeah, so we'll go and have a look and assess what happened and what sort of animal it is. I've learnt the hard way that you always reload your mag before you go down to look to see whether you got the animal. He's an interesting looking wee stag, isn't he? Calm, Luke, calm. Looks in really nice condition. Not really the genetics I was hoping for in this area, as you saw in my game camera photos as well. Sit down. Sit down. We've actually got two shots here. One there, just behind the shoulder, and one there in the shoulder. Those are both the entry holes. I shot them from that side both times. And then, the first shot must have gone here, behind the shoulder. That's where I sort of thought I was aiming, but then it's come out. Out down here, in the bottom of the stomach. But the other one in the shoulder, the last one, I don't think that's come out. I might be able to find that one. Try and dig that out. So it's 3:30 in the afternoon now, and I have been finding that during these summer months that the middle of the day and the heat of the day is when these stags are moving around in the bush. Not out in the open, but in the bush. The middle of the day they're moving around feeding, trying to fatten up for the raw. They feel safe in here, so it's been pretty productive finding stags. Not one I'd normally shoot, but my game camera didn't show much promise in this area, and it's another one for the dog, and it's no trophy animal anyway. It will never grow into a record book stag or anything, so we'll take him now and have some meat. And this area is going to be hit with poison soon anyway, so it, although he may have survived the poison, he also may not have, so it's worth taking him, I think. I always like the bush in areas like this with the bush grass all on the ground, but it doesn't really produce a lot of deer. They're not normally feeding on this grass. Right, we're at the end of our hunt really. It's not that much further out and it's just this thick stuff. Me and Knox cut a track through here in the middle of summer, so it's been pretty nice. It's taken about half an hour off my trip of getting in there. Yeah, didn't get onto any other deer, so it's just the one deer that I got onto all day. I've moved the camera to a new spot, so we'll come in and check that probably in April, and we'll see whether some big animals have moved into the area. I know that they're all around the area, but maybe they stay out where all the hunters are and then push back in later, hopefully, because it's a big mission to get the young stags when the big stags are pretty close to the road anyway. But yeah, we'll find out next time.